So this is what the Democrats have done. If you would have left Mr. Donald Trump in office, this would have never happened.
Welcome to Beyond Foreclosed Doors. I am Vincent Rose, your host, and wanted to talk to you about the problem that's going on in New York. The problem is reached a crisis, and you even have people like police officers and people who work in security all reporting the same thing. New York is scrambling to try to put away many of these homeless people that are out there. And so these people are homeless. And not only that, they have a problem with the migrants that are coming in. And so this gentleman here is talking about it. He is from the Big Hawk Yorker Native channel, right? And so he is explaining what is going on in New York. And so I'm going to let him talk about it, and we'll listen in and make some comments as we progress. Remember, the purpose of this channel is to give hope to people and to raise awareness of the crisis that we have with homelessness now, and also the foreclosure rate is quite up. So again, we want to give you hope and we want to give you encouragement, but also we want to do that with knowledge. Let's listen in.
To give you a heads up and an update of what's going on with the migrant situation in my hometown of New York City. Twice, yesterday and today, me and my partner is making our way to work because we do live in New Jersey now, but we take the bus from New Jersey. It goes to Port Authority 42nd Street and lets us off in the Port Authority 8th Avenue. We're walking down the street. Twice this happened. You have about maybe 15 to 20 migrants walking around trying to find a place to go with just regular shirts. Some are even wearing shorts, sneakers, and they're wearing these little covers that whoever gave it to them, little covers. So that means when they're being dropped off, apparently the shelters and a lot of the hotels are either packed because they're not letting them stay there. That right now they're in Penn Station, New York City, 33rd Street, in Penn Station, inside the Penn Station lobby, sitting there with just regular clothes and a little blanket. So the migrant situation is becoming very, very bad and ugly in New York City.
What he's saying basically is that, again, the migrant situation is at a very, very bad state, right? And so he's explaining this, and this is the migrants, not just the people who are homeless, but this is the migrants. And it just seems like this is too much to be called a coincidence. This is something that is changing. This is something that is being brought on by the people who are in power, and they are doing this to the American people and also the people of the world. Now, we can't really blame the migrants because, again, these people want clean water, they want clean clothes, they want homes, they want to be able to live. But again, America is changing, and the things around us are changing so rapidly that these people don't even know what they're getting into when they come. Many of them have come from warmer climates, and you'll hear him talk about that. And they are not prepared for the kind of shock that they're going to run into because, again, these people are coming here for a better life, but yet many of them now are not getting the better life that they would believe that they would get if they actually left where they were and came to this place. He talked about people being walking around the street with sheets on them, right? And so let me see if I can even pull up a picture of some of these people walking around with sheets covering themselves up and that kind of thing. So you can see that that's one of the pictures there that I pulled up so that you'll be able to see that. It's just really to a point where we, again, need to pray. Let's look for God. Anyway, I'm going to let you hear what he's saying here, a little bit more of what he's saying.
Yesterday I wanted to go out, but because due to me being injured on my job, we was running chasing somebody. I came down the wrong way on my leg and my knee kind of buckled on me, so I really can't stand. I don't know how I made it to work today. I could have called out. I do have days, but once my knee gets better, I'm going to go around and I'm going to show you the spots that they're hanging at. These are new migrants. These ain't even the ones that came before. These are the ones that Texas pushed on the plane to be brought over here to be put into New York and in New Jersey. So that's what's going on right now in New York City with the migrants. They're walking around all night long, regular clothes and little covers I guess they got from the shelter. they don't know that they stepped into a place that they're going to regret. And meaning you come from a hot climate, tropical warm, into freezing cold. From Saturday night to Sunday morning, we having a storm. Our first storm, first snowstorm. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how this whole thing's going to go down. But I know in Staten Island, they are knocking on people's doors, asking for food and money. So this is what the Democrats have done.
And what have you. Now, my suggestion is this. We have these people who are in charge, these powers, these large entities that are outside of our purview. And we can blame, again, you can blame the Democrats, you can blame the Republicans, you can blame them both. It really doesn't matter because this is not really about Trump. This is about us. This is about us, the American people. And it's about not just putting your faith in one man, but really putting your faith in God and using the wisdom of God in order to navigate into the future. And that's one of the things I want to bring this channel on for, because again, to the tune of thousands and thousands of people every day, people are losing their homes. And on top of that, now we have an immigrant problem with people coming in from out of this country, and they are seeking better living circumstances and those kinds of things. So we're having a major shifting of populations and people.
1,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City over the last year. Recently, Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul have requested the Biden administration help expedite the process for asylum seekers to get their legal working permits.
And what do we do when those things happen? My suggestion is this. First of all, pray for wisdom. But the second thing is be prepared to get out of the cities. And I would say that's one of the major things that many people need to do. Get out of the cities. Get out of the areas that they have you in. And you may have to even look for other ways of surviving and make preparations for survival, because, we are going through a major shift. And this is not unlike any other time in history. People have always moved, especially when there were wars and there were changes in landscape and major changes in politics. So, again, we need to be prepared for that. And this channel is for that purpose, so that, again, I bring you hope that there is something you can do. Don't feel defeated. God is going to get you beyond the doors that are closed in your life, because Jesus obviously wants us to be a free people. And so he said in his word, I will open the door for you that no man can shut. And if we believe in that God who can open doors for us that no man can shut, there's nothing that the government or any other entity can do to you to keep you down. So anyway, that's my thought on it. I hope maybe that this has been beneficial to you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, subscribe, share the video, if it's something that's useful to you. And I'll be talking to you a little bit later. Remember to keep walking beyond closed doors.